In this video, we're going to learn how to finalize and optimize your post. Let's do this step by step. To finalize and optimize your post, we're going to install a new plugin that is called Yoast SEO. So if you go into plugins and then click add new, and then under plugins, type in Yoast SEO. The first plugin that come up will be this one with 5 million active installations. So just click install now and then activate it. And then we will need to go through and set up a few quick options in Yoast SEO. Under this new option here on the left, SEO, go into search appearance, and we're just going to set up the default option for how your website should be displaying the information. So just tick this tab, content types, and then we're going to set up this option for posts under SEO title. We want to change this to, this basically determines how WordPress, your website, and the WordPress installation on your website by default shows the title of the posts. We're going to change a couple of things here to make it simpler for you to have your posts SEO optimized. So what you want to do is just to have title, then delete this one here from page. All we want is just the title of the post. That is everything that we want to have in our post title. After you change this, click Save Changes at the bottom. And now let's go back to our post and let's edit the post. So I'm going to click Edit over here, and you will notice that now we've got new options here at the bottom, which says Yoast SEO. So Yoast SEO is going to be the plugin that is going to help us optimize our post. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to change this permalink to maximum 3 words. That's a good rule of thumb, just to make it nice and readable. So I'm going to change this to just 707 angel number, and I'm going to get rid of the rest, and then I'm going to hit OK and hit update so that the link for our post is updated. So now whenever we are looking at our post, this is going to be, it's just a lot less messy, I guess, than having a very long URL here at the top. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing that we'll do is we'll come to the bottom and we'll enter our focus key phrase. So this is the keyword that we're targeting with this term. And as you remember, the main keyword that we're targeting is this one, 707 angel number. So we'll want to enter that as our key phrase. I'm just going to change that to not start with capitals. And then under SEO analysis, Yoast is actually going to tell us everything that we are doing right or wrong to make sure that our post is optimized for search engines. So first of all, you can see that we've got no internal links. Okay, so if you're not sure what this actually is, you can always click on the link and it'll explain to you why it's a good idea to have internal links. But in summary, internal links are good because if you interlink the posts on your site, then when your reader is reading one post, there's a high chance that they will click on a link to go and read another post on your site. We're going to look at those examples later on in the course, but as you can see, Yoast SEO is helping us here by telling us that we need to put links from our post to another post on our site. Now, of course, this is the very first and so far the only post that I've got on our site. But just to show you how this works, I'm going to explain to you how to create an internal link. So to create an internal link, you need to choose a sentence that you'd like to create. So here I'm making reference to my website, Positive Numerology, and then you need to create a link and then basically just insert the link to what URL you're trying to link to. So like this, create link, and then copy and paste, just like that. And this is an internal link. So an internal link is any link that you're linking from this post to any other page on your own website. So you will now see that this has now gone away and that we now have an internal link. You have enough internal links, good job. So in my next post, in my second post, I might link back to this original post. And once again, this is going to be a good thing from the SEO perspective. So another one is meta description length. No meta description has been specified. Search engines will display a copy of the page instead. Make sure to write one. So what meta description is this one here, snippet preview. If I click on that, that will actually allow us to modify this meta description here. So this is just a little snippet. You know, if we search for 707 angel number, under each search result, there is some text that comes up. So for example, here you can see that a phrase comes up. Here there is a clean phrase that comes up, but on some websites like this one, there is ... So ... is an automatically generated meta description. So people didn't bother creating a custom one. And it's usually a good idea to create a custom one because this is your chance to tell Google exactly what your article is about. And it needs to be, I think, approximately 140 characters in length. So we're going to create one and we're going to be targeting the key phrase, the main key phrase in our meta description. So let's put in some description here. All right, so here I've typed up this phrase, and as you can see, as I'm typing, this line fills up, and this is how you can tell whether your description is too short or too long. So you want to keep it green, just in the green section here. And I've used some of the key phrases from the related keywords. So we talked about love life. You know how we have these LSI keywords. So it's love, twin flame, and I've implemented all of them here in the meta description as well. All right, so now this is done. Here we've got SEO title width. So SEO title is too short. So SEO title is this title of the article. So it is a little bit too short, and it needs to be longer. That's what this is telling us. So the ultimate guide. All right, let's see if this is long enough now. Okay, so now everything is green. So you can see that Google does not like titles that are too short. So we've now fixed that, and everything is actually green. If you ever come across something that does not appear green, when you click on any of these, Yoast SEO website will actually tell you what you need to fix. But the most important ones here are key phrase in introduction. So you need to have your key phrase in the first few paragraphs of your post. All right, then key phrase density. So it says that the focus key phrase, which is defined here, 707 angel number, has been found 7 times. So the keyword density is right for our content. Okay, so that's the main things. Then in the image alt attributes, we've already inserted the key phrase in those attributes. So now everything is looking good. One last thing that we will do is we will create a new category for this post as well. So here under categories, we want to add a new category, and we'll call the category meaning of numbers. And then we will add that new category. We will untick uncategorized category because we want this post to appear under the right category. And our post is now ready to be published. So let's hit update, let's refresh it, and then just make sure that everything is actually looking okay. So we now can see that meaning of numbers is now the category. Okay, okay, actually I need to open it here on the actual post page. So everything is looking good. So good news, we've published our SEO optimized post. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.